Hope you guys are doing well. So today we're talking about 4 things that you must do to prepare for a move, because our family is moving right now. And we're in the process of getting ready for a move in less than a month. So I figured I would share some tips because we are going through it all right now. And if you are live, say hi. I have the comment section pulled up so I can see you. Okay. All right. First things first, if you're new here, welcome. Hey, my name is Keisha Ellingson, and I teach people how to heal homesickness by leading them through the process of creating friends and connection in their area, even if you are super shy. So, our family, which I said earlier in this video, is moving in less than a month. We have like 20 some days left in Wisconsin before we move, and we are getting to the point in our house where we know we're moving, right? Boxes are all over. Rooms are getting sparse. Things are starting to change. And here's 4 things that we are doing to prepare for this move. Okay. The first thing is, for the next 2 weekends, the kids are going to be having plenty of friend time. So Jade is having some friends over, and Hugo and Ellen are going to a friend's house, and then Hugo's going to have some friends over. I am making sure that they get in their friend time and time with their friends. I feel like for kids is really important because they don't do, especially younger kids, don't do much of like the communication online, because I don't let my kids have that much screen time, and they only have Kids Messenger, so it's harder for them to interact. And younger kids, they bond by playing together, right? So I want to make sure that they have all the time to play together and be with their friends. I've been reaching out to several people, just making sure that we have time to connect before we leave. The second thing I'm doing is getting phone numbers and addresses. So I learned this lesson the hard way. I had a friend in North Dakota who we were super, super close. Like she's still one of like my favorite friends. And I only had her phone number. And then a few, I don't know, months or I don't know, a while later, my phone broke. I lost her phone number and I have no way to contact her, right? So it's important when you're moving, before the move, that you get 2 methods of contact. So have them on social media, have their phone number, get their address, like certain ways that you can create connection. If you mainly text and then you lose their number, you have to have a backup. So even if you get their address and don't use it, you can have a backup, send them a Christmas card someday. The third thing that we're doing is I'm addressing all of the emotions with my kiddos. And it's showing up really differently for 2 of my kids. One of them doesn't, like, one of them cares, but not so much. And then one kiddo cared, like they all care. Okay. One kiddo was going through a lot of emotions earlier this year and crying and just having a lot of big emotions show up about moving. And now that kid is happy. And I checked in. I said, "Hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling about this move?" And my kiddo said, "I'm done being sad about it. I'm done being sad about moving. I already cried enough." And I was like, "Okay, that's good. I'm glad." And then my other kiddo, who's been like very non-emotional about it, is now having those emotions. So as a parent, it's super important to check in repeatedly with your kids, because they may be experiencing some process their grief right away, some wait till the end to process their grief. Something that we're coming up against is one of my kids is saying, "Well, don't tell them I'm moving." And I'm not sure, like, they don't want their friends to know that they're moving. And I'm not sure, like, the reasoning behind that. We'll still figure it out. But right now I'm trying to explain that, like, it might be unfair to your friends if they don't know you're moving, because they might want to spend some extra time with you, or like say something to you, maybe give you a gift. Like, they want to say goodbye too. So explaining those concepts. When your life changes in a move, it's a really good opportunity to explain concepts to kids and to work through hard things with them. So that's number 3, working through the emotions with your kids. Number 4, for the 4th thing to do, you must do before you move is put your trust that God has it figured out. Okay. So for instance, I know I'm moving in 20 some days, but I've been working a lot on my computer doing this big, huge project, and it's almost done. So I'm like, okay, I need to go get some more people time. And I applied at the school for a subbing position. And this is the way that God can work things out. Okay. I just want to give you this example because it's so true in your life as well. Okay. He knows the plan already. So when I had my interview at 2:00. Okay. So that morning, a teacher came in and said, "Hey, I'm over hours. I cannot work in December." And because of her insurance and stuff like that. So she said, "I'm so sorry, but I can't work the month of December." And then I came in a few hours later, and instead of subbing, now I am, or like for a day here or there, now I am her long-term sub for the month of December. And it works out so perfectly that the school ends the 22nd and we fly out of the state, moving our final, like leaving the state on the 23rd. So whatever you are going through, know that just because we can't see how everything is going to line up doesn't mean that it won't line up, right? God has a plan. He has a master plan. Sometimes it's learning to trust and like that he can work everything out even if we can't see it, right? So yeah, those are the 4 things. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am off to coffee and then off to go teach art. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Talk to you soon. Bye.